Hey, hey, hey. That's right. That's the bill to let you know it's KQKC in the building. What's going on, my people? I hope everything is cool with you. Let me turn this down some. All right. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. I hope everybody doing okay today. And I'm here to talk about Tyson Fury. Well, first, let me get business out the way. First of all, shout out to the LDBC. That's right. Good group of brothers. All right. Good group of brothers who always will lend a helping hand if you need one. And I'm going to tell you, they will help you out. So I want to get that out the way. And also, let me tell you this. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. We talking about December the 1st. Pay per view. Now, I love to break down fights. I love to see how fights will go. Yes, I do. And I'm going to tell you this. Now, I might be wrong. You might not agree with me, but that's what KQKC boxing is all about. Disagreements. Agree to disagree. So, if you're listening, man, holler out a question. You know, chat. That's what they call it, the chat room. We're going to chat. Now, check this out. I know how Tyson Fury works. I know how Deontay Wilder fights and works. Bell, bing. Here we go. Now, we all know Deontay Wilder going to establish that jab. Now, this is the difference in him versus other opponents. He's not going to establish that jab that easy like he always have done. Now, Mark Berlin, beautiful trainer, beautiful amateur, not too bad of a pro. But I will tell you this, Mark Berlin was no joke as an amateur. And I know it has been a lot of amateur standouts in the past. We get that. But this was an amateur back in the day. All right? He knew how to throw a jab. He knew how to throw an overhand right. And he taught Deontay Wilder very well. Deontay Wilder learned on the job like a master. I'm going to tell you this. Deontay Wilder going to up that jab just a little bit because Tyson Fury got a couple of inches on him. But that's okay. You still can hit him in the chin. You don't have to hit him in the forehead this trip. Other trips, he established that jab like Stavern. He was shorter. So he was able to bring that jab down and establish it. See, now I don't know exactly who has longer reach, but I know who's the tallest. Okay, Tyson Fury stands about 6'9". Deontay Wilder stands at 6'7". So therefore, you got two big guys. So one punch can change the game either way. We know that. We seen that in the Ortiz fight. Everybody knows Luis Ortiz, right? The one that everybody's ducking. All right? So let me put this in perspective. Now, when I say Deontay Wilder is going to establish that jab, now, don't think Tyson Fury is not going to want to put his jab out there too. See, what's going to happen is both fighters are going to establish their own jab. Let's just say the first 2, maybe 3 rounds going to be a filling out round. Normally, the first round, maybe the second, it's a filling out round. But this is different. This is definitely different. We talking about the linear heavyweight champion of the world. We talking about Deontay Wilder, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. We talking about somebody old got to go. So this is what I'm going to say. Deontay Wilder is going to establish that jab. First, second, third round. Then each fighter, they're going to get a little closer. All right? A little closer as the rounds go on. Now, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Deontay Wilder, he's a patient fighter. All right? I'm going to repeat that down the line. So I don't want you to think I'm repeating myself. All right? I'm going to repeat a couple things I just said. But Deontay Wilder, a very patient fighter. Tyson Fury, patient fighter. All right. They're getting a little bit closer. Now, they at the distance they want to be. All right? Now, we talking about the fifth round now. We talking about halftime. Close to the sixth round now. All right? Now, Tyson Fury, he gonna feel Deontay Wilder power. Oh, yes. Then that's a game changer there. Now, I don't know if he's in shape or he's not in shape. All I know, he has 2 fights since he went back. 2. Count them, 1, 2. But I'm telling you this, Tyson Fury, he has something to prove. And I don't doubt it. He does. He got something to prove to Deontay Wilder. He got something to prove to himself. He got something to prove to the United States of America. And he got something to prove to the United Kingdom. I guarantee you that. And you know who else? Yes, sir. Coward boy himself, allegedly, Anthony Joshua. See, I'm going to tell you something. Blue Blood Sports, he was correct. Anthony Joshua should have fought one of those 2 before they got together. Because now, when you see those 2 fight December 1st, it's not going to be a love tap. It's going to be a war. That's right. Everybody predicting that Deontay Wilder is going to knock Fury out. Now, it's not that easy. Now, Deontay Wilder might come in at 220. This real. Normally, he's around 215, 217, you know, thin, slim, and, you know, beautiful physique. But to carry that power and make Tyson Fury feel that power, he's going to have to come in at 220. Why? Because Tyson Fury is a big motherfucker. I'm sorry for the language, but that's the way it is. He's a big motherfucker, and he's going to have to feel Deontay Wilder's power. And I hope, for God's sake, that Deontay Wilder and Mark Dillon, that they worked on putting on punches together. I'm not talking about combinations. I'm not talking about letting his hands go. I'm talking about, I hope he's helping Deontay Wilder not to throw punches so wide. Because if he's throwing wide, I guarantee you, Tyson Fury gonna come up the middle and pop his ass. But I'm gonna tell you this: if Deontay Wilder come in at 220, maybe 225, he got to let Tyson Fury feel that power after he established that jab. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a filling out round. but it's not going to be the first one. It's not going to be the second. So you're going to take about 3, maybe 4 rounds to fill it out. That's what's going to happen. See, Tyson Fury, he's a big motherfucker. I'm sorry for the language, but we talking about a 6'9", all right? That means Deontay Wilder, who's 6'7". He can't throw that jab like he threw it against Stavern. No. He can bring that jab up a little bit. Still pop it out there, because that's a hard jab. Well, it was hard to other people, but we talking about the linear heavyweight champion of the world that who beat Klitschko. And Klitschko ain't no small person either. See, Anthony Joshua should have fought Deontay Wilder. Because see, this gonna be a fire. This gonna be a firefight. And the best man gonna remain either standing, but we know how heavyweights are. One punch. Just one punch. We changed the game. What's up, Mark Blake? Peace to you, brother. I'm just giving the Fury breakdown, brother. That's all. Fury and Deontay Wilder. That's all. Peace to you. And hit that like button, brother, if you don't mind. But I'm going to tell you something. Anthony Joshua going to wish in hell, because he's going to watch the fight. Trust me, he's going to watch it. Now, he might say he ain't going to watch it, or he might watch it. You know, he going to watch it. Eddie Hearn going to watch it. You know, the one that said that it wasn't going to be true, that it wasn't going to be no fight, that Deontay Wilder going to fight for him on the 22nd or April 22nd or something. You know, that asshole. Well, this fight, this is going to be the fight of the year. I guarantee you that. This going to be a bomb burster, I'm telling you, for Showtime, PBC, and pay-per-view. This going to set America on fire. Because if Deontay Wilder can beat Tyson Fury, I mean convincingly, then he already wrote his ticket. He is the A side. He beat the lineal heavyweight champion. Because remember, he didn't lose it in the ring. He lost it outside the ring. So technically, Anthony Joshua just holding his belts for him. That's all. Because he took it off from what? An old man? A fighter that won by default because one, tore his Achilles heel? Charles Martin. I mean, let's keep it real. That's how he got the belts. But come December 1st, when Deontay Wilder, you know, he's going to be really into it. It's not going to be no joke. It's not going to be no joke. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Let me move on over to the other side. See, KQKC, I'm not biased. Deontay Wilder, that's my guy. I'm a supporter. All I can. But I got to keep it real. Tyson Fury, he's coming to fight, brother. He's coming to prove something. He's coming to prove something to himself. He's coming to prove something to his trainer. He's coming to prove something to Warren. He's coming to prove something to the United States of America. He's coming to prove something to Deontay Wilder, and especially the UK. And I don't want to forget that coward. He want to prove something to Anthony Joshua. You got that damn right. That's right. That's who he's coming to prove it to. He wanted to say, hey, look, I had some problems. They gone now. I'm back. So Deontay Wilder got to handle all of that. Then you know what's in Deontay Wilder's head? He's like a beast when he's in the ring. Now, don't forget now. Talking about fighting through adversity. He went through some shit this year. Deontay Wilder went through some ups, motherfucking downs. He been hoodwinked. He been bamboozled. He been led astray by the same country from the man he fighting. Eddie Hearn. You know damn right who he is. So that's what we got December 1st. We got two brutal heavyweights that got something to prove. Oh yeah, Deontay Wilder, he gonna prove it. None of that shit bother him. Matter of fact, that's gonna even make him more of a beast. I'm gonna show you, Eddie Hearn, what you fucked up on. That's what he's gonna be saying in his mind. You fucked up, Eddie Hearn. You didn't do right. You try to cheat me. You try to make me lower than nothing. You try to say I fought 39 bombs. What they do? Go in the ring and just lay down? It take a lot of hard work just to knock a motherfucker out 39 times. I guarantee you that. One went to sleep. One down there had a seizure. And one went to sleep on the ropes. Now, those ones I seen, if you know who I'm talking about. And it's 37 more. They went just like that. So, is boxing back? He's going to be back on December 1st. I guarantee you that. Because don't matter where it's at. I don't care if it's over there or over here. Both men have something to prove. It's not going to be an easy fight. Canelo and Rocky Fielding. No, it's not going to be an easy fight. No, 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 no. We all know one punch, just one punch, could change the fight. We all know that. We seen how Ortiz popped Deontay Wilder. Dazed. The inexperience of Deontay Wilder, he couldn't hold. But he faced it. He faced it. Then he came back. He shook the shit off. Got the cobwebs out. Then came right back and knocked the motherfucker out. You tell me, do we got the baddest motherfucker in the United States in the heavyweight? So you better be careful what you wish for, Mr. Hearn, because you just might get it. And you might not like it when you get it. I tell you that. Mark Blake said they still won't give Wilder credit if he KO'd Fury. They say Fury was out of the ring too long, bad lifestyle, and so on. They do that to Wilder every time. Of course. They brainwashed. Of course, they brainwashed. That's what it is. They hyped up Anthony Joshua so much and try to belittle Deontay Wilder. Remember? Oh, nobody know who he is? You had more people hollering Deontay Wilder in the UK when he went over there than anything. And his little cousin said, wait a minute, I thought nobody knew who he was. But see, that's the magic of a liar. Eddie Hearn. See, Eddie Hearn is what you call a pathological liar. A person just can't help himself. That's what he is. Then, if he can't get his way, then he try to belittle the fighter or the fight. In this case, both. He said Fury gonna fake an injury. So far, he's healthier than me. Even though we just in October. A lot could change before then. But he said the fight won't go on. But they even got an undercard now. So don't tell me, Mr. Hearn, that there's not going to be a fight. There's not going to be a great heavyweight fight. Because you couldn't even sell out your last heavyweight fight. That's right. And of course, if the tickets cost $20, hell, I can stand outside the stadium where I live at in Chicago and I'll sell everybody. But the tickets in America cost damn near a car note. So it's a give and take here. Sure, the UK fans, they come out. They're enthusiastic. They don't have shit else going for them. But football, soccer, whatever they want to call it, and cricket, and rugby. Okay? So boxing, the only really contact sport they have, unless you want to count football, soccer. So I wish the American fans was like that. I love boxing. So I hope everybody else could love it, but they won't. You know why? Because the best is not fighting the best. That's why. There's no good fighters. Then Oscar De La Hoya. Don't say somebody cherry picking. I get somebody cherry pick when they're running. You can't chase a motherfucker down and make him fight you. You ain't gonna sit there and empty your bank account for a motherfucker to fight you. What can you do but stay active? So you have to fight what? A number 8 rank, number 7 rank, number 6 rank? So what can you do? So you took your little boy and ran over to the zone. I call that the B-level hideout. That's right. Most of them fighters over there are B-levels. Demetrius Andre, he ain't got shit to jumping for joy on the ropes about, because he beat an African at short notice. He had only had 2 weeks to train. Didn't have no good sparring in Africa. They ain't got that. He didn't have no fundamentals. And Demetrius Andre know now he's under safe haven that he don't have to face the Charlos now. Now that the Charlos got an opponent, now Oscar De La Hoya comes out and say, we can make the fight happen. It can happen, Canelo and the Charlo. Yeah, right. When they come over to the zone, they ain't coming over to the zone. They already said that. They said it yesterday. They said the zone is a bunch of washed up fighters, and they don't want to be in that company. So, look, the point is, hands down, no matter what you say, Bar Aaron, Oscar De La Hoya, you can hate on a black man all you want to, but that black man, not only is he educated, he's a trendsetter. And everything and every movement y'all make, y'all got it from Al Heyman. That's facts for your ass. I don't think Wilder had the proper promotion from the beginning. He should be doing commercials, have a big company sponsors. Maybe he does, and I'm ignorant to the fact. No. You're not ignorant to the facts. What it is he wasn't promoted properly. I said that. Al Heyman, he stepped aside and let Shelly Finkel and Lou DiBella pretty much helm it. Well, no disrespect, but Shelly Finkel, he's older. Okay? This is a new day. This is a new time. Lou DiBella, he grew up with the Hearns. He'd been knowing Eddie Hearn since he was in diapers. He should have had someone like Adonis Stevens. He has a spokesman, a young lady named Kim or somebody like that. She speaks. She do his PR work. Deontay Wilder had to sell himself with a little help from the LDBC. He made himself popular. He did it on his own. Sure, Al Heyman could have paid a little more attention to what was going on. He could have put Deontay Wilder out there a little more than he put himself out there. So he's making the rounds to the talk shows. He's making the rounds to the PBC Fighter of the Week. He's making all the necessary rounds to all the boxing channels. Him and Tyson Fury. They selling this fight like they never sold it before. And they kicked it off in the UK, New York, LA. But see, that's the thing about boxing. Ain't no boxers doing commercials no more. Because, see, they're asking for too much money now. Boxers don't want to do commercials. Bad as Floyd Mayweather was, all he did was had one sponsor on his shorts, on his trunks, and that was Hublot, the watch company, the gold expensive watch company, and that was with Pacquiao. And that was the only time Floyd Mayweather had a sponsor. Everybody else shorts are filled with sponsors. But see, Floyd Mayweather had that attitude that nobody didn't want to fuck with. You know, the attitude that Adrian Broner tried to emulate, but he made an ass out of himself. So he more hated than anything. Now, Floyd was hated, but he was hated in a different way. They wanted to see him lose. That's all. And that what made him pay-per-view king. That's right. That what made him sell out everything. That what made him a billionaire. Floyd ain't broke. We think that. Floyd got assets all over this place. His name and money is everywhere. He got 2 mansions. One he called the Big Boy Mansion. Then he got one in Miami. Then he got a condo in Miami. Then he got a place in LA where he keep half his cars and the other cars at the Big Boy Mansion. 2 Bugattis. You sell one, you back up there. He ain't broke. Then he wearing an $18 million watch. Since he wore it, it's probably worth $25 million now. We got to start thinking, brothers and sisters. We got to start thinking. Deontay Wilder is the only one that's really want to fight the best. He's the only one that's thinking of his legacy. He's the only one that want to get out there and do his thing. He's dedicated to his craft. And what goes on outside the ring, he never, ever brought it inside the ring. Oh, yeah, he's a beast. And I'm afraid. And he said this himself, I quote, and I motherfucking unquote. He said this himself. He just prayed that he doesn't hurt no one seriously. Because that right hand is second to none. I'm telling you. He broke a man's jaw inside a costume. But it wasn't his fault. They didn't tell him that, hey, look, champ, it's a real man in that costume. So, you know, try to hold back some. But no, they want to see his power. They want to see, can he punch through some. Man, you asking a heavyweight champ that knocked down a heavyweight punching bag to hit a mascot with nothing but foam and fur in front of him. He broke that man's jaw. So the man can't sue Deontay Wilder. The man has to sue the company. Or then again, the man volunteered to put his ass in the costume too. So, hey, facts is facts. KQKC, I don't play around. I'm telling you, this how it's going to be. Because both men have something to prove. Oh, yeah, the UK people, they brainwash. They brainwash. Anytime you don't vote to say, look, we're tired of getting this woman and her whole family all the way down the line. I'm talking about the queen, taking care of their whole family. Their whole family tree they take care of. They don't have a care in the world. They'll never be broke. They'll never starve. They'll never be homeless. They'll never, ever have to worry about money. They never have to worry about under $1 million. But see, we have a free country over here. We can vote on it. But you have to understand, their country is not big as Texas. So what it is what it is. That's why we're always saving everybody's asses the United States. But this time, I really believe December the 1st going to be a real heavyweight fight. It's going to be like one of them old time fighters. You know, old time fights like Holyfield and Mike Tyson. You know, one of them old slug fights. I mean, we got two big men, 6'7", 6'9". I mean, we talking about close to 500 pounds in that ring. So you better have a big referee to split them up and break them up. So, the other part of this video, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the promotion companies today. The promotion companies today are greedy. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I missed this chat here. Man, it was a rumor that he broke the mascot jaw. He did knock the man out. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna double check that, and you might be right. You know, because it was a rumor that, you know, I heard it like 3 places. So I should have said allegedly broke him out, but he did knock him out. I know that much, but I thought he broke his jaw. But you might be right, Mr. Blake, though, because I don't think he went forceful when he hit him. You know, I don't think he put his, you know, I call it torque, his body. You know, when you hit a person in the ring, you know, you put your body into it, and I don't think he did it like that, because I saw a little bit of it on the computer, and you know, looked like he did it that hard. But still, they should have told Deontay Wilder that it was someone in there. And Deontay Wilder, he should have gracefully said, I decline to do that, because I don't want to hurt nobody. You know, just by knocking him out, still, man, still could have brain damage, anything down the line. But I don't know. I don't know how knocked out he was or anything like that. So, but you might be right, though. Good point. But as I was saying about the promotion companies, let me see. Wilder sent the apology note and invited the guy to see his December the 1st fight. Hey, that's cool. See, that's cool. See, like everybody say, Deontay Wilder is a good guy. You know, outside the ring. Inside the ring, he a beast. But he always been a gracious fighter. You know, he never tried to talk that shit and that yang and this and that. Only thing he pissed him off was about Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. They never wanted to fight. They kept on giving him the runaround. You know, that pissed anybody off. And you know what? Good for Deontay Wilder. You know, I like to see shit like that. You know, hell, he can knock me out if I can get to the fight. Shit, I do one of them shoulder rolls on his ass. Shit, let that shit roll off. Shit, and tell him I'm knocked out. Man, can I get a front row? But I'm gonna tell you, man, the promotion companies, and I ain't gonna be long. The promotion companies now understand why a lot of fighters are promoting their own self. Now, a lot of people do keep Al Heyman as their advisor. Technically, Al Heyman is not a promoter. He is an advisor. And if you look at the contract that's online, he takes care of his fighters. He gives them the best advice he can. And he let them make the ultimate decision. Now, I say that because he's not a promoter, but he plays a promoter in a way. He put on a promoter hat. sometimes. Matter of fact, most of the time that Oscar De La Hoya said. But with these promotion companies like Bar Aaron, as I mentioned once before, and I think another channel mentioned this, after you tried to sue me, after you called me cancer to boxing, and I take very, very offense to that, because that's the reason why I'm doing all this anyway, for that cause of family issues. Then you're going to turn around and want me to help you put money in your pocket? I wouldn't answer the damn phone either. I would have said, motherfucker, are you crazy? Have you lost your damn mind? But he know Al Heyman is not that type of a man. He's not going to get in the gutter with the dirty. He's not going to do that. He's going to take the high road. He's going to beat you another way. He's going to beat you by taking your fighters and treating them better. Because we all seen the barbershop conversation. We seen that letter where he paid the boxing commission, what, $100,000 so a fighter can fight against what, George Foreman? We all remember that. And you gonna trust somebody like Bar Aaron who pays somebody $1,000 so they can fight? Bullshit. That's bullshit. Then you gonna sit there and want me to help you make money? And he just said it because he knows that the man is intelligent. This man take the high road. He beat you not by words. He gonna beat you by dollars. He gonna beat you by taking your fighters. See, you do what's best for you, fighters. But I tell you one thing, Al Heyman is not a dumb black man. I'm not saying that because he just went to Harvard. I'm not saying that because he take care of his fighters well. I'm not saying that because he give them great advice. I'm not saying that because he give us free boxing. He got other qualities. But don't you think that's enough? Hell, Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Aaron, they said, fuck it, we can't beat him. We might as well join him. But Oscar De La Hoya went over ESPN and just fucked it up. That's all. And Bob Aaron just learned from his mistakes and tiptoed around it. Now ESPN Plus expecting fights. But now Bob, he getting nervous. I hear it in his voice. He's too old. He's too outdated. And he can't fulfill his promises. Oh, Terrence Crawford, he gonna find that out sooner or later. Pretty soon he'll be a PBC fighter too. Don't he get the hint? No. Floyd, Oscar, Manny, Mikey Garcia. You can go on and on. All was top ranked fighters. All left his ass too. Now, I can see one, but 2, 3, 4, it can't be them. That means you fucking up. That means you a shyster. Don't forget, they did a sit down with him and Don King. And he called the mob on Don King. True story. Facts. They did an interview. They had a sit down. It's on the internet. That's right. It's on YouTube, matter of fact. So, Don King and Bob Aaron, they ain't nothing but shyster promoters. And Oscar De La Hoya, he's a bitch promoter. They ran over there with another bitch promoter. And what's his name? Eddie Hearn. But you know what? You reap what you sow, like I said. And karma is a bitch. Because not only Deontay Wilder going to show up and show out, Tyson Fury going to show up and show out. As I said before, and I'm going to keep saying it, he has something to prove. But yes, the UK going to say he only had 2 fights. He wasn't ready. So that's why he got to look good, and Deontay Wilder got to look good. Then you know what? Anthony Josh going to end up retiring. Joke. But he really going to really squirm now. Because allegedly, the fight is off on April the 22nd. So that's one deal he fucked up with that Wimbledon deal. So it was what, 3-fight deal, a 4-fight deal, something like that. That he did not tell Deontay Wilder when they would say, "Oh, fuck it, you got to fight the mandatory, or we got to get our belt stripped," and they get stripped, and it was like what, 2 weeks. Give me a break. Like I said, December 1st, both men got something to prove. And Deontay Wilder, he went through so much shit this year, I guarantee you, he gonna leave it out the ring, but he ain't gonna forget it while he in the ring. Hopefully he can pound on Fury ass and think about Eddie Hearn ass at the same time. That gets your motor running. If I was Mark Brillon, I'd be like, Eddie watching. Every round, Eddie watching. 3rd round, Eddie watching. 4th round, Eddie watching. Anthony Johnson, AJ, he over there watching. AJ nowhere in the motherfucking building. Are you too scared to come to America? Why? Because he over there in the UK where he's safe. Safe and secure. I should have made a video about him ducking. Because he is a ducker. Sorry, but the truth is the truth. What's going on, underrated darkness? Sorry I missed you, brother. Salute to you, brother. Oscar Lady Dresser, Bob the Snake, Racist Aaron. You got that right. Eddie Fanboy Hearn. You right. That's all he is. He's a fanboy of Al Heyman. He wants to do what Al Heyman already done. He think Al Heyman overpaid his fighters and gave them astronomical amount of money. No, he didn't. He gave them what they are worth. Everybody said, "Oh, Deontay Wilder, he wasn't making up with $2 million a fight." Deontay Wilder made what he was worth. Now think about it. Deontay Wilder didn't have an amateur career. Sure, he went to the Olympics just because he was tall. We all seen him in the Olympics. He was clumsy. He was falling. Then he went pro because his daughter had spinal bifida. We all know that. She's cured now thanks to Al Heyman and Deontay Wilder fighting. They got the cure and she's skipping to McDonald's today. So, Deontay Wilder, he got what it pretty much was worth. I mean, sure, he haven't fought a big name fighter till he really got up there. But he had to develop. He didn't play in all those, he didn't fight like that. Anthony Joshua grew up in the ranks. He'd been fighting since he was 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. I think Deontay Wilder did a damn good job. He's supposed to be a football player for Alabama. Wow, look how he changed. Now he know how to throw a jab. And I'm talking about telephone pole jab too. So, I'm just going to keep it real. That fight going to be a barn buster. And I hope, hit that like button too, brothers. What's happening, my man Jason? How you feel, brother? Lomo pound for pound. He might be. He might be. But every dog has his day. Remember that. Except for Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, towards the end of his career, because you can see how he was declining a little bit. He wasn't knocking people out. He wasn't dazing nobody. He wasn't rocking nobody. But I will tell you this. Lomachenko going to meet someone that only would catch him trying to change angles, but going to have a game plan to catch him on many occasions. And he's not going to have an answer for it. See, Lomachenko is a one-dimensional fighter. I'm not talking about like one-dimensional where he just do this over and over and over again. But he's predictable. That's one dimension. He's predictable. You know when he swing or punch, he's going to step around, either to the left or to the right. We know that. That's a given. See, that's why I say fighters need to change up sometimes. Now, I'm not talking about change from southpaw to orthodox to southpaw. No, not like that. But sometimes you have to change your fighting style. Good example. Floyd Mayweather always fight on the back foot. He's a counterpuncher, put it that way. Floyd Mayweather is a counterpuncher. But when he fought McGregor, he was an aggressor. He was going forward. Now, that's changing up. So that's what I mean by Lomachenko is predictable. He's repetitiously. He does the same thing. Only thing about it is he got away with it so far. So when he punch, he either going to step to his left or he's going to step to his right. And he confuses his opponents. But if you're ready for it, if you got great balance, if you got great fundamentals, you can catch his ass. That's some straight up boxing facts for you. Everybody can be beat if you have the right game plan. I listen to these commentators and they just fucking kill me. Floyd Mayweather. 40 have tried and 40 could solve the Mayweather puzzle. The remedy for Mayweather. What puzzle? What remedy? He lost that first fight to Madonna. I don't care what nobody say. And Floyd Mayweather is my idol. I grew up on Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather, he lost that fight to Madonna, the first fight. And I believe he lost that first fight to Castillo. Technically, Floyd Mayweather should be 49-2, 48-2. That's my personal opinion. And I know Floyd Mayweather. I know him very well. So I'm going to keep it real. Therefore, I'm not going to hold you tonight. It's fight night. Well, for some people, it's fight night. But it should be a pretty good fight. I don't have HBO, but I will see the fight, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. But, like most channels, they say they'll never pay a dime to see a fight again. That's bad news for Eddie Hearn. So why should you pay when Al Heyman giving you fights for free? Like on Fox, Showtime, because actually it is free. You're just paying for a package. But that's all I have for you right now. Hope you check out the rest of my videos. I did one earlier. And I probably will do one tonight. If not, I'd be probably a co-host on one of the shows tonight. But I'm KQKC Boxing. Hit that like button if you like the content of what I was talking about. And also, if you haven't subscribed to me, I need your subscription on my new channel. And you know how that is. I'm trying to climb out the gutter to get to the penthouse. So therefore, hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon. And that way you get notified each and every time I do a live stream or upload a video. And also, I will leave the link in the description box if you feel in your heart that you would like to donate to the cause I'm supporting. And also, if you like to help keep this channel going. I just got started, so I don't have all the fancy microphones and all that. But I'm going to keep striving. Hey, thanks, Mark, for stepping in and listening, brother. Take care, man. And thank you, man. I'm gonna keep it up, brother. You know, a lot of people, and I mean close friends and family members, wanting me to just stop doing what I'm doing. They don't agree with it. But I like what I'm doing. I like the cause that I'm trying to support. I gave my word that I will try to support the cause, hook or crook. When you lose 10 uncles and aunties to cancer and your father has it, there's a problem. It's a cure, but it's not over here, and we don't have the money to pay for it. But we're going to keep on till we do find one. So with that, like I end all my videos, I'm not new to this boxing shit. I'm true to this boxing shit. Peace and love. To later. And I'm out of here.